Hi there, back again. I hope you're good. So, I want to talk about how to embody your soul confidence when you are dealing with being betrayed. Betrayal sucks. Nobody likes to be betrayed, but we all also betray. When people are talking about betrayal, we often talk about it as when we are the victim of betrayal and we don't like to be, which is valid. But we also betray people as well, and we don't like to look at this aspect of ourselves. And when you want to embody soul confidence in a situation where you are dealing with betrayal, you actually want to look at yourself as the betrayer, not in that instance, because obviously in that specific instance you are the one being betrayed, or you are the one dealing with having been betrayed in that context. But when you want to embody your soul confidence, which is being sure of your own mind, being certain of your own feelings, and having the agency to act upon your own will, and when you're dealing with betrayal, it's very difficult to do that because you feel so low, you feel so unworthy, you feel horrified, you feel stupid sometimes, foolish. Why didn't you see it coming? How could you have prevented it? Why? Why you? All these things happen when you're being betrayed, and sometimes the impact of the betrayal is so much more than just emotional. Someone can betray you and take all your life savings. Someone can betray you and have intercourse with your spouse or significant other, or someone else who is close to you that is inappropriate for that person to have intercourse with. Someone can betray you in a myriad of ways, and the impact of their betrayal is going to be devastating, to say the least. And this will impact your soul confidence because sometimes, instead of being clear about your own emotions, you can act from the emotions of anger and rage and disgust, and further ruin your own life or aggravate the situation even more, such as irrationally retaliating. I'm not against retaliating. I just think if you're going to retaliate, be strategic and be very calculating in how you go about doing that, so that you are not making your own situation worse by retaliating in a way that doesn't completely serve you. So, how do you then embody your soul confidence when you are dealing with being betrayed? As I alluded to earlier, you need to look at yourself as the betrayer where you betray, because this is going to help you get grounded again. When you betray someone, it's because you are either in fear or in a malicious type of an energy towards them. So fear in the sense that you are acting in your own best interest, even if it's not in the best interest of the other person. So there's some sort of fear going on within yourself when you are actively betraying someone. Or there's some kind of malice going on within yourself where you hate the person, you hold bitterness towards them, and you are looking for the chance to hurt them. So you are always in a weaker position when you are betraying. And when you get betrayed, it's that person taking you into the weak position that they are in when they decide to betray you. So you need to see it that way, that this person is taking me into a weak position that they are in when they are betraying me. Then you need to ask yourself, do I want to be in the weaker position in this moment? Because you can choose to act from that weaker position that that person has put you in when they've betrayed you, obviously depending on what the betrayal is in the context. Or you can choose to operate from a place of strength by recognizing that this person is putting me in a weaker position that they are in, and then you want to recognize the strong position that you were in when they took you down in that moment. So when you are betraying someone, for example, you are sleeping with your boss's daughter. That's crazy, but let's just use that as an example. Very crazy example. You are in a position where that person is your boss, so you are their subordinate. You are in the weaker position in the relationship. You have a desire for their daughter, which is an inappropriate relationship, socially speaking. It may not be inappropriate legally, but it is inappropriate socially. So then you decide from your weak position to go and sleep with this person's daughter. Now you are putting yourself in their debt. You are putting yourself in a further uncomfortable position with this person than you're already in, considering the fact that you are their subordinate. So when you enact upon this and you betray them, you are taking your boss into a weaker position, which is where you are at. Now, your boss can retaliate and throw their toys out the cart and react in a very expected way, which is normal. Or they can compose themselves, understand that you are the weaker position, you are the weaker person in that certain position, and then tailor their response to make sure that they are the one who is in a stronger position than you. So never react from the position of weakness. Always compose yourself and get back to your stronger position in that dynamic with that person. Then respond from that stronger position. I'm not saying leave it alone. I'm definitely not saying be the bigger person. I'm saying come back to being the stronger person which you originally were in that dynamic. When you come back into your strength, you will find it so much easier to then embody your soul confidence, which is you trust your own mind, you are clear about your feelings, and you can then act upon your will from your strong position, not from the weak position that their betrayal has put you in.